Dealing with Feelings. This Makes Me Silly by Courtney Carbone. Read to you today by Gammy. Today I am going to the zoo with my family. I cannot wait to see the animals. A tour guide shows us around. She pretends to talk to some ducklings. It makes me laugh. My heart feels warm and fuzzy like their feathers. We see elephants playing in the water. They have long trunks. My brother and I act like elephants too. My insides feel wiggly like their trunks. Next we see the lions. Our guide asks if we know how to roar. The answer is yes. We all roar as loud as we can. Then we see the monkeys. They make funny faces. We make funny faces too. The monkeys get angry. The tour guide tells us not to tease them. Soon it is time for lunch. We have a family picnic. I feel as light as a bird. My brother eats his banana like a monkey. I laugh so hard that water goes out of my nose. Dad helps us to calm down. We breathe slowly. We count to 10. The giggles go away. After lunch, we see a polar bear. He is sleeping. I put my hands in the air like claws. I feel big and strong like the bear. I pound on the glass with my pretend claws. The tour guide points to a sign. She tells me loud noises can scare some animals. I stop to think, our guide is right. It is scary to wake up to loud noises. I will be more careful. The last stop of the day is to see the penguins. They are my favorite. I waddle around with our tour guide. I thank her for such a great day. We pass a park on the way out. We stop to play. I make lots of funny faces. My family does too. I feel like I am full of tiny bubbles about to burst. My giggles are back, but now I know how to calm down if I need to. I close my eyes. It is so much fun to laugh, play, and pretend. What am I feeling? I am feeling silly. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. This Makes Me Happy. Dealing with Feelings by Courtney Carbone. Read to you today by Gammy. Today my class is going on a field trip to the county fair. We are all so excited. It is hard to stay in our seats. My teacher shows us one way to relax. We breathe in slowly. We breathe out slowly. Now I feel calm. We get to the fair. There is so much to see and do. I am so excited. It feels like there are butterflies in my tummy. There is a long line for the roller coaster. We have to wait. The line moves slowly, but the ride is worth the wait. We go so fast, I feel like I'm flying. Next, I get my face painted. I ask the artist to paint a yellow sun on my cheek. She gives the sun a big smile to match the one on my face. There is a pie eating contest. My teacher enters. 3, 2, 1. The whistle blows. We cheer her on. She wins. We jump up and down. We see a glass jar full of jelly beans. It's a guessing game. The jelly beans are every color of the rainbow. It feels like there is a rainbow inside of me too. Then we go to a petting zoo. We help the farmer feed the animals. They tickle our hands. I can't stop laughing. We get to see a chick hatch from her shell. She is so small. Cheep, cheep. The chick makes me feel big and strong. I can do anything. There's a bake sale to support a good cause. But I am allergic to the nuts. I cannot eat any of the treats. I feel left out. My teacher sits down next to me. She has allergies too. She tells me not to worry. We can still help out. And she is right. It is time to go home. We walk back to the bus hand in hand. What a great day. My heart feels like a hot air balloon high in the sky. I have a good feeling in my tummy, but I did not have any treats. What gave me this feeling? Going on all the rides was exciting. Playing games was lots of fun. Helping others made me feel good. Many thoughts bounced around in my head. I focus on them one at a time. What am I feeling? I am feeling happy. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. Yellow Dog Blues by Alice Faye Duncan. Read to you today by Gammy. I woke up early one morning before the light of day. I fixed my dog a big pot of bones and breakfast scraps. Sometimes life is a mystery. Love is a mountain climb, and blues grabbed me like a shaking chill. I found my dog house empty. Yellow Dog! I hollered with tears welling up in my eyes. The rusty gate swung back and forth. My puppy love was gone. I crossed the road and asked Farmer Fred, "Did Yellow Dog pass this way?" "Bo Willie," he replied, as he fed his spotted mule. "Old Yellow hit Highway 61. I saw that hound dog running." Ran toward Cleveland on 61 and searched behind the grocery store. I searched around the garbage bin and beneath the grocery porch. "No dog here," called Mr. Yee, dressed in his store apron. His wife pointed north. Yee Jr. brightly chimed in. "I saw that dog on Dockery Farm, where Muddy Waters played the blues." I hiked my heels toward Dockery, but did not see a soul. All I found was a faded sign painted in big letters. It said, "Mississippi, Boogie, visit Marigold." Boogie Blues Club Marigold? I raised my thumb and hitched a ride. Marigold was far away. It was much too far to walk or run in this Mississippi heat. Aunt Jessie saw me on the road and stopped her Cadillac. Then we drove toward Marigold to shimmy, shake, and boogie. While Aunt Jessie and Mr. Willie danced under the disco lights, I searched the crowded club for my missing puppy love. He did not show up in Marigold, and my tears broke like a river. Aunt Jessie said, "You better not stain my velvet sheets." Like a patient saint, she took her flower handkerchief and cleaned my snotty nose. I cried like a baby. "Let's leave this juke joint town." Mr. Willie waved goodbye while chomping on a fat cigar. We moseyed up the crossroads to Highway 8 and 1. "Yellow Dog!" I hollered across the lonesome road. Yellow Dog was nowhere in sight. The dog had come and gone. Aunt Jessie's good luck charm wasn't bringing us no success. She got herself to thinking hard and followed some common sense. She parked her caddy in Clarksdale at Hicks Tamale Stand. A man on the corner gave a wild report like something we've never heard. He said, "I saw a yellow dog. That scamp left here on a Greyhound bus. He was traveling with a band." "A band?" Aunt Jessie hollered to the heavens. "Where can that little dog be?" I studied the map across my lap, and the answer looked back at me. Yellow Dog moved to Memphis. He followed the city lights. He sings the blues on Bill Street now. He sings all day and night. What is the moral to this story? What is the lesson to this tale? That some dogs are very faithful. They will never leave your side. Some dogs ramble and run the road. They love you, and then they're gone. The end. Take some time and read about Delta Blues, how the music was born, and Yellow Dog Blues, a music journey through the Mississippi Delta. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. The Colors of Us by Karen Katz. Read to you today by Gammy. My name is Lena, and I am 7. I am the color of cinnamon. Mom says she could eat me right up. My mom's the color of French toast. She's an artist. Mom's teaching me how to mix colors. She says that if I mix red, yellow, black, and white paints in the right combination, I will have the right brown for a picture of me. The right brown? But Mom, brown is brown, I say. That's not so, Mom says. There are lots of different shades of brown. Let's take a walk. You'll see. We go to the playground where I see my friend Sonia. Sonia is a light yellow-brown, Mom says. Just like creamy peanut butter, I say, my favorite. Isabella is chocolate brown, like the cupcakes we had for her birthday. Lucy has skin that's peachy and tan. My best friend, Jojen, lives close to the playground. Jojen is the color of honey. 2 streets over, we meet my cousin, Kyle. His skin is reddish-brown, like leaves in the fall. Carlos and Rosita have brought their new puppy to the park. Carlos is a light cocoa brown, and Rosita's skin looks like butterscotch. When we pass the pizza parlor, Mom and I see Mr. Pellegrino flipping a pizza high in the air. He is the color of pizza crust, a golden brown. My babysitter Candy is like a beautiful jewel bronze and amber. She looks like a princess. Mom and I walk to the park to eat our lunch. Look at everyone's legs, Mom. All the different shades. After lunch, we walk to Mom's favorite store where Mr. Cashmere sells many different spices. He's the color of ginger and chili powder. Up the street is my Aunt Kathy's laundromat. Aunt Kathy is tawny tan, like coconuts and coffee toffee. After our walk, my friends come over. We take our towels to the roof and lie in the sun. I think about everyone I saw today. Sonia, Isabella, and Lucy, Jolene and Kyle, Carlos and Rosita, Mr. Pellegrino and Candy, Mr. Cashmere, and Aunt Kathy. Each one of them a beautiful color. My friends leave and I go downstairs. I am happy as I get out my paints. Yellow, red, black, and white. I think about all the wonderful colors I will make and I say their names out loud. Cinnamon, chocolate, and honey. Coffee, toffee, and butterscotch. They sound so delicious. At last, my pictures are done, and I painted everyone. Look, Mom, I say, the colors of us. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. Baby B by Allison McGee. Read to you today by Gammy. Baby, high five. Down low. You ready? Let's go. Give me that tie, and I'll tie you a bow. Give me your foot, and I'll give you my toe. Your drumming, my strumming. Your beats, my treats. Baby, you show me your drop, I'll show you my flop. Your grand plie, my petite jetty. Your sand and shovel, my pop and scuffle. Show me your B, and I'll show you my bop. Baby, give me your hand, and we'll strike up the band. We'll have us a ball, and I'll give you my all. My wiggle, your woggle, my swing, and your zing. My boogie, your woogie, my heart and its beat, and all of my days and all of my nights for the rest of my life. Wherever you are and whoever you'll be, just know that you're already perfect to me. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. 'Twas the Evening of Christmas, written by Glennis Nellis. Read to you today by Gammy. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news. It will bring great joy for all the people. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord." Luke 2, verse 10 and 11. 'Twas the evening of Christmas when all through the town, every inn was so crowded, no room could be found. Tired Mary and Joseph, who went door to door, at last found a place on a small stable floor. "Thank goodness," said Mary, who tiptoed inside. The mice saw the donkey and scurried to hide. The rest of the creatures all cuddled up tight in hopes that they might have a calm, peaceful night. The pigeons were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of breadcrumbs danced around in their heads. The cows closed their eyes and the oxen laid down. The doves cooed so gently, the lambs made no sound. The moon through the trees was just starting to glow with a glimmer of light on the stable below, when quite by surprise came a newborn babe's cry that woke all the animals sleeping nearby. Up jumped the cows and the oxen and sheep. Up popped the pigeons aroused from their sleep. They all came to gaze at the small baby boy as his mama and papa hugged him with joy. Now donkeys, now cows, now pigeons and sheep, now oxen and mice in the manger did peep. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples so sweet, as they nuzzled his fingers and cute little feet. And out in the fields, taking care of their sheep, some shepherds were just getting ready to sleep, when all of a sudden they had such a fright as a whole choir of angels lit up the night. But the song of the angels, the words that they said, soon let the men know that they had nothing to dread. Dear shepherds, it's wonderful news that we bring. A Savior is born. He is Jesus, the King. They ran to the stable and peeked through the door and saw something never imagined before. There in a manger, a baby boy lay. No blankets, no pillow, his bed made of hay. And to that small stable came 3 splendid kings with gifts for the baby, all beautiful things. They jumped from their camels and knelt at his feet with their frankincense, gold, and myrrh that smelled so, so sweet. The stable was filled with a wonderful light, as stars above Bethlehem twinkled so bright. And high in the heavens, God whispered, "My son, you'll bring hope to the world and love everyone." Then back to their slumbers the animals curled, amazed at this babe who had entered the world. As Mary and Joseph got ready for bed, they snuggled their baby and kissed his sweet head. As Mary laid Jesus asleep in the hay, she thought about all that had happened that day. The mice heard her whisper as she tucked him in tight, "Merry Christmas, my son, and to all a good night." The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. My Busy Green Garden by Terry Pierce. Read to you today by Gammy. This is my busy green garden. There's a surprise in clever disguise that hangs in my busy green garden. This is a ladybug dwelling so near the surprise in clever disguise that hangs in my busy green garden. This is a honeybee buzzing below, the red-spotted ladybug dwelling so near the surprise in clever disguise that hangs in my busy green garden. This is a hummingbird fluttering round, the hurrying honeybee buzzing below, the red-spotted ladybug dwelling so near the surprise in clever disguise that hangs in my busy green garden. This is an inchworm who creeps up and down, dodging the honeybird fluttering round, the hurrying honeybee buzzing below, the red-spotted ladybug dwelling so near the surprise in clever disguise that hangs in my busy green garden. This is a mantis awaiting his prey, spying the inchworm who creeps up and down, dodging the hummingbird fluttering round, the hurrying honeybee buzzing below, the red-spotted ladybug dwelling so near the surprise in clever disguise that hangs in my busy green garden. This is a dragonfly dashing away that startles the mantis awaiting his prey, spying the inchworm who creeps up and down, dodging the hummingbird fluttering round, the hurrying honeybee buzzing below, the red-spotted ladybug dwelling so near the surprise in clever disguise that hangs in my busy green garden. These are the ants that are tracking their scout, ignoring the dragonfly dashing away that startles the mantis awaiting his prey, spying the inchworm who creeps up and down, dodging the hummingbird fluttering round, hurrying honeybee buzzing below, the red-spotted ladybug dwelling so near the surprising clever disguise that hangs in my busy green garden. This is my grasshopper leaping about, vaulting the ants that are tracking their scout, ignoring the dragonfly dashing away that startles the mantis awaiting his prey, spying the inchworm who creeps up and down, dodging the hummingbird fluttering round, the hurrying honeybee buzzing below, the red-spotted ladybug dwelling so near the surprise and clever disguise that hangs in my busy green garden. This is the chickadee, hungry and quick. He chases the grasshopper bounding about, that scatters the ants that are tracking their scout, that flee from the dragonfly dashing away, that muddles the mantis awaiting his prey, that jiggles the inchworm who creeps up and down, that flusters the hummingbird fluttering around, that angers the honeybee buzzing below, that launches the ladybug dwelling so, that bumps the surprise in clever disguise, that wriggles and reefs, then stretches and flies away from my busy green garden. The end. We have so much more to learn. Take a second and read your busy green garden. The ladybug, the honeybee, the hummingbird, the inchworm, the mantis, the dragonfly, the ant, the grasshopper, the chickadee, the butterfly. Be blessed. American Girl, Making a Difference. Stand Up for Justice by Rebecca Mallory. Read to you today by Gammy. We can all lend a hand to make things better. When people need help, help them. When you see someone being treated unfairly, speak up. There are many ways for American girls to make a difference. Growing up in 1904, Samantha was an orphan who loved living with her grandmother. They had plenty of money. Unlike Samantha, children whose families were poor had to work. They didn't have nice toys or clothes. Samantha became friends with Nellie, who worked as a servant at the house next door. When Nellie's mother got sick, Nellie was sad. To cheer her up, Samantha gave Nellie her favorite doll, Lydia. Before Nellie met Samantha, she worked in a factory instead of going to school. When Nellie did go to school, she was put into a beginner class with younger kids who teased her. Samantha tutored Nellie to help her move up to the 3rd grade more quickly. Kit grew up during the Great Depression, when many people were struggling to pay for things they needed. When Kit's dad lost his job, she knew she had to help her family. Kit grew vegetables and raised chickens in her backyard. She sold eggs and worked for her grumpy Uncle Hendrix to help her parents pay the bills. She saw that many children were much worse off. Some of them didn't even have coats or shoes. Kit held a drive to collect clothes for needy families in her community. Some people didn't believe that poor people deserved help, so Kit wrote a letter to the newspaper to explain that hard times can happen to anyone, and sometimes people need a helping hand to get back on their feet. Kit's letter was printed in the newspapers. Nania grew up in Honolulu during World War II. When Japan attacked the Pearl Harbor Navy base nearby, her life changed. People were afraid there would be more attacks, so schools, stores, and restaurants closed. After the attack, the police and firefighters were very busy. Nania and her mother did their part by making sandwiches for the workers. One of Nania's favorite things to do was dance the hula. She even taught her dog. One of Nania's favorite things to do was dance the hula. She even taught her dog, Melee, some hula moves. Nania and Melee performed together to cheer up the wounded soldiers. Afterward, Melee greeted the men. Just petting the dog made them feel so much better. Melody grew up in Detroit, Michigan during the Civil Rights Movement of the 1960s. When she saw people speaking out against discrimination, she wanted to join the fight for fairness and equality too. When a bank wouldn't hire Melody's older sister, Yvonne, because she was black, Melody went to the bank and closed her accounts. She told them she didn't want to keep her money at a bank that treated black people unfairly. Melody attended the Walk to Freedom, a march in Detroit. She made a sign that read, "Stand Up for Justice," and carried it proudly. After the march, she listened to the civil rights leader, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., give a speech about his dream for equality. Julie grew up in the 1970s, a time when many people stood up for equality. Julie thought things were unfair. She wanted to change them. At school, the coach told Julie she could not join the basketball team because it was only for boys. So Julie started a petition that said, "Let girls play too," and got 150 people to sign it. She brought it to the principal, who agreed that girls had the right to play on the team. Julie decided to run for student body president. She asked her friend Joy to run as her vice president. Joy was deaf, and some girls were mean to her. They told Julie that she should pick a different running mate. Instead, Julie taught the girls sign language so they could talk to Joy and get to know her. Julie and Joy both won the election. Every girl can help change the world in her own unique way. How do you want to make a difference? The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. Helping your friend have faith. Mark 2, verses 1 through 11. Read to you today by Gammy. When the people heard that Jesus was teaching in a house in Capernaum, they were excited and hurried to hear him. 4 men wanted very much to help their friend, who could not walk. They took him to see Jesus, but the house was too crowded for them to get inside. So they picked up their friend and carried him onto the roof. Then they cut a hole in the roof and lowered their friend down into a room where Jesus was teaching. When Jesus saw what these men had done for their friend, he told the man who could not walk that his sins were forgiven. Then Jesus told him to stand up. He was now healed. The man stood up and walked right out of the house. Jesus helped the man walk because his friends had faith. Meeting Jesus changed the man's life forever. All this happened because 4 men wanted to help their friend meet Jesus, and they did not give up. Will you help your friends meet Jesus? When you invite your friends to church, you can help them to have faith in him. Do not give up. Bring your friends to Jesus. When you do, Jesus will help them. Pray with me. Dear God, I want to bring my friends to Jesus and help them have faith. Please help me bring them to Jesus without me giving up on them. In Jesus' name, amen. Take this with you. I will bring a friend to Jesus this week. I will invite someone to come to church with me. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. Good Night Body, Finding Calm from Head to Toe by Brittany Wynn Lee. Read to you today by Gammy. Hello, body. Hello, dear friend. We've been with each other all day long, but sometimes I forget to notice you. Would you like to spend some time together before we fall asleep? First, we need to get out the last wiggles bouncing around inside. Curl up tight like a hedgehog, then burst wide like a starfish. Now do it again. Now let's climb into bed. Imagine it's a treehouse where you can look down over the day. Snuggle into its safety and comfort as we find calm from head to toe. Are you ready? Take a big, deep breath. Hello, head. May you be light like a cloud. Follow the breeze and float freely above the world. Hello, mind. May you be playful like a puppy. Catch comforting thoughts sailing by like bubbles and gently blow the others away. Hello, face. May you be slouchy like a blanket. Smooth any forehead wrinkles and fluff out those cheeks. Hello, eyes. May you sink slowly like a sunset. Say, see you soon to all the day's colors as you cozy into the dark. Hello, mouth. May you hang loosely like a hammock. You do not have to smile or frown anymore today. Hello, shoulders. May you be soft like dough. Rise way up high, then settle down into stillness. Hello, arms. May you reach out like a telescope, stretch toward the stars, and take up lots of space. Hello, hands. May you be wide like sunflowers. open to receive the warmth that life wants to give you. Hello, fingers. May you dance like wind chimes, flutter to the rhythm of your own special song. Hello, heart. May you feel steady like a faithful friend, thump deep inside as if to say, you're loved, you're loved, you are loved. Hello, lungs. May you expand like balloons, fill up with all the air the earth has gifted you. Now, release it like the breeze. Offer breath back to trees and seas as they thank you for their kindness. Hello, belly. May you be comfy like a stuffed animal. Let me hold you close and pat you softly with care. Hello, hips. May you move like a seesaw, teeter out any tightness, then come back into balance. Hello, legs. May you stretch like a giraffe, lengthen as far as you can go, and then a little farther still. Hello, feet. May you rock like a chair on a porch, move back and forth as if you are neighbors sharing a conversation. Hello, toes. May you be wiggly like worms, squirm quickly and then slowly until I've felt each one of you. Hello, body. Would you like to get some sleep now? I love to give you rest at the end of another day. Good night, body. Good night, my dear friend. Thank you for being my home. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. Poopsie Gets Lost by Hannah E. Harrison. Read to you today by Gammy. Poopsie the cat sat on her cat bed. She licked her paw. She rubbed her ear. And then she licked her paw again. She made a weird gurgling noise. She licked her... Oh, Poopsie, this is so boring. Don't you want to do more than just sleep and eat and look fluffy all day? There's a whole world out there. Tell me, Poopsie, are you a snoozy house cat or are you a daring adventurer? That's what I thought. See that flap in the door over there? This may surprise you, but it's called a cat door. All you have to do is push it and you'll go out. That's it. You did it. Good for you. Smell that, Poopsie? That is the sweet, sweet smell of freedom mixed with a little bit of doggy doo-doo. Now, I know your humans probably told you to never leave the yard, but that's only because they are party poopers. Fortunately for you, I know where the best fun is. Wait, you don't know how to read, do you? No? Good, keep going. I say, it is rather creepy in here. I hope you don't get eaten by anything. Oh, never mind, you'll be fine. Excitement is just to the right. Oh, Poopsie, look, a lovely vine hanging from a tree. You should swing from it like a wild thing. Well, I have to say, that is the best impersonation of a vine I have ever seen. Also, are you all right, Poopsie? You're looking a little bushy. Ah, a slightly pungent and murky river. How picturesque. Simply hippity-hop across from rock to rock. Go on. It'll be like hopscotch. Oh, those rocks have eyes and teeth. Talk about masters of disguise. Those rapscallions even fooled me, and I'm smart. Ah, look, a clump of sleeping pussycats. You should bop one of them on the nose. Don't be shy. How else will they know you want to be BFFs? Nope, they are not fans of the bop. Run, Poopsie, run! Like your 9 lives depend on it, because they really do. Quick, into that mysterious cave. Out of the cave, through those delightful bushes, over that quaint-looking bridge. Uh-oh. Oh, my gosh. Oops. Well, Poopsie, this is a fine pickle you've gotten yourself into. I know you wanted adventure, but this is all a bit much, don't you think? Oh, don't be such a sourpuss. Look at all the fun we're having. Poopsie, what are you doing? You're not going to go home, are you? I hope you're not allergic to pollen. Are you trying to look like a tiger or a circus peanut? I'm guessing this is the part where you get eaten, never to be seen again. You should probably turn around. So apparently you wrestle crocodiles now? Fine, go home if you want to. That's where all the fuddy-duddies are. You should fit right in. Poopsie, if you go back through that gate, I will never speak to you again. Oh well, congratulations. You've made it back to Snoozeville. Don't let the cat door hit you on your backside. I suppose you're going to want to celebrate with a thrilling nap. Actually, a nap doesn't sound that bad. It was exhausting watching you almost get poisoned and eaten by crocodiles and mauled to death by tigers. And, Poopsie, I hope you're not thinking about closing this book. Poopsie, I wouldn't do that if I were. Well, that was rude. The end. There's so much more to learn. Blessings.